I don't have much to say right now besides I really enjoyed last month's. If you haven't watched it, the video will be up here. And that was my return to Scrawlrbox, and it was such a good one to start with. It feels like it was only last week. I can't believe it was a month ago. But yes, so with that out of the way, I'm going to open this up and see what's inside. Ooh, okay. Okay, so we got our little goodies here. I can hear something moving there. Along with that, we have some paper as well. Okay, so I don't know where to start with all this. Let's just get it all out of the box. Let's start with the featured artist of the month, which is this illustration. It's very, I don't know how to describe it. It's very cool actually. It reminds me of like Mayan art and like hieroglyphics. So this is by Yeep Fong Ray. If you want to find out more about their work, pause the screen now so you can see. Don't know why my camera's not focusing. Very interesting. So obviously it's the black tone. I think we're using like these squiggles almost. You can see the squiggles here. Using like probably a gold metallic pen and a silver metallic pen, I imagine. So that's very cool. So here we have some paper. This is a produced specifically for Scrawlrbox. SQ tone sketch towel paper. Don't know what that means, but it's jet black. It can be used with pencil, chalk, pastels, and pen. 10 sheets, 200 GSM. Oh, it's produced by Art Gecko. They do really good sketchbooks actually, so that's really nice. And yeah, so it's like this little pad almost where you tear off the pages. There's 10 sheets in here, so not too bad. It's not the biggest canvas, but also it means I don't have to fill up too much space, so that's really nice. And the actual supplies, I'm very excited for this. Okay, so we have our sticker of the month, which is the illustration like it has been. I really like that illustration, so I'm so glad we have a sticker of it. Very cool. I'm going to zoom in a little because it seems the focus isn't working, but yes, I really like this sticker. Really, really cool. And this is our prompt list, so I'll have a look at this in a sec. Ooh, okay. So this is what we're working with today. The main thing is the Spectrum Noir paint markers. That's what the ball was. I really do like working with paint markers. I don't have too many, but I really want to get more into it. So this is the Spectrum Noir paint markers. We have 3 colours. Looks like silver, copper and gold. Oh, they're oil based. That's interesting. That's all the information about them. These are exclusive to Scrawlrbox as well, so I think you'll probably buy these individually. But this set is exclusive to this box, which is really good. Besides that, we have a pencil. This is a regular 2B Derwent pencil. We always like more pencils. You can never have enough. Speaking of Poscas, we have a black Posca, which is very interesting. Maybe it's to cover up mistakes on here. The black, I don't know. I'll have to test with that. As well as a pink Muji liner. Is this? No. Jelly roll liner. They look like the Muji pens, but yeah, it's pink. I've never had a pink one before. I've had the white jelly rolls, but never pink. So that'll be a very interesting contrast. So yeah, not as much as last time's box, but to be fair, we have got a whole another pad of paper. I expect these markers to be quite expensive. So let's look at the prompts and stuff. So here is the list of supplies. So the set, this set does retail actually for £10, which is quite expensive to be fair. For 3 pens, but you do get a code as well. If you, I think this is for anyone, but if you sign with account of Spectrum Noir, you get 20% off your first order, and then plus an extra 10% off using the code Scrawlrbox10. So that's really nice, Spectrum Noir. Thank you. Obviously we've got the Posca, we have the Derwent pencil, we have the Jelly Roll, Moonlight, purple, or pink. Ah, so that's the 2 colours you could have got. That's cool. And obviously the Art Gecko sketch pad. And finally, to wrap this up, we have our prompt, which is Out of the Darkness.
So, hello everyone, this will be a shorter voiceover. As you can see from the date this video is coming out, it's 3 weeks after I received the box, as it did arrive Christmas Eve, so I've only now got back in the swing of things of working and editing and catching up on my massive to-do list. So yeah, this box was very interesting, the theme being Out of the Darkness, which is very vague. It was a challenge just working with the black paper and creating contrast with these paint pens. The day I filmed it, Encanto just came out on Disney Plus, and naturally, I had to watch it. If you haven't, go watch it because it's such an amazing film. Anyway, my original idea was to do something with the theme of doors and gifts, so a character illustration or the character doors that you see in the film, because the designs in Encanto use an outline that radiates and glows the character, which I thought would fit perfectly with this box. But I really wanted to use all the art supplies, not just the gold and copper, so I had to scrap that idea. Instead, I decided to take the prompt literally and use the black as the darkness. So I wanted to convey light and dark, which is where I got the idea the torch came from. Indiana Jones style, not like a flashlight, which then led to the setting, a jungle, an Amazon, where all these creepy monsters and nature exists. As you can see, I just kind of rolled with the idea. And overall, I really like this concept and how it turned out. And that's what I love about these boxes. As the art I produce doesn't have to be perfect, I am experimenting for fun and doing what makes me happy. Which leads on to the last video. Thank you for the overwhelming response to it. I didn't realise so many other people felt strongly that art doesn't have to be perfect. Especially with social media, seeing all these amazing artists online. We kind of have it ingrained to us that art can't be messy. And that's not the point. Art in itself is supposed to be fun, And whatever you do, if it's messy, if it's perfect, as long as you're having fun with it, that's the main focus of art, I think. That's my personal beliefs anyway. I'm curious to know though, if you got the box, what did you design? Because as I said, the prompt is very vague and it could have been anything. Let me know in the comments down below, and remember to like and subscribe as it really does help out the channel. I am sorry that the filming schedule and upload schedule hasn't been the best so far, because obviously Christmas and New Year and just a lot of side projects I've been working on. But I can tell you that the next video will be very soon, as I received an email yesterday to say the January box has been shipped out. So that's very exciting. I should probably receive that in the next few days, so hopefully next week, when you're seeing this, is when the next Scrawlrbox video will be out. Fingers crossed though. Until next time guys, stay creative.